hotdoodle help, access and permissions. hotdoodle allows you to make specific content, or even entire pages, private. You can create access and permission settings so that only certain users are allowed to view a part of your website. Let's create an example where I want to display recipes that can only be viewed by members who pay $5 for access. First, I created a group called Paid Members by going to Site and then clicking Group Accounts. We also have a login block on this page and a PayPal button. Let's go ahead and create a recipe using an articles block. Go to Block, Add Block, select where you want to insert it, click on Articles, and let's select the default view. Then click Save. I'm going to add a recipe by adding an article. Subject: Peanut Butter Jelly Sandwich. Get a piece of bread, spread some jelly over it, then spread peanut butter on the other slice of bread, and smack them together. Clearly, this isn't a very elaborate recipe, but let's work with it. Click Save. Right now, this articles block and all of its contents are visible to anyone. Let's configure the articles block to set permissions. At the top of this page, you'll see the Access and Permissions tab. Click it and you can choose who can view this block. By default, anyone can view it. You can make this block only visible to visitors that aren't logged in by selecting Not Logged In. This is useful for displaying text to visitors asking them to log in and then not displaying it once they have logged in or registered. The Logged In option will make this block only visible to users that have logged in. Logged in and authorized will make this block only visible to specific users or groups that you have authorized. We will go over how to authorize groups and users in just a moment. Logged in and unauthorized will display this block to any user that is logged in but has not been selected as authorized. This is useful when hiding this block from only one user or group of users because it will make it so that the user or group of users that you select as authorized will not be able to see it. Lastly, selecting Hidden will make this block invisible to anyone. It will only be seen by search engines and automated web crawlers. Select Logged In and Authorized. This way, only users you select will be able to view your recipes. To select which users are authorized, let's click this Group Access button. If you wanted to give a specific user access, you would click this User Access button instead. A window pops up showing you the different groups on your website. Let's give paid members the ability to view articles, so check that option. Now save permissions. What we've done is hide this articles block from any visitor and all users except for paid members. The last thing I'm going to do is title this block Recipes, and then click Save. Watch what happens when I log out. Now I'm an average visitor and the recipes cannot be accessed. Even if I log in as an average user, such as this one I created, the recipes cannot be accessed. Let me log back in and finish the last step that allows people to pay for access. Edit the PayPal button block and click on the Advanced tab. At the very bottom, you'll see an Add Buyers to this group scroll-down menu. I'm going to select the Paid Members group so that after someone makes a purchase using this PayPal button, they will be added to the Paid Members group, which we have authorized to view the recipes. If I log in as another user, Stephen Park, who has paid his $5, you'll see that the recipes are visible when he logs in. We can do an additional step by creating a text block that tells users that have not paid for access that they need to pay before they can view the recipes. Let me go back into edit mode as an administrator. Now let's add a text block. So add block, text block, and then save. I'm going to type a notification message. Sorry, but you do not have access to my recipes. Please pay $5 to gain access. And make it bold and in red. I'm also going to open up the Access and Permissions tab and set it as not logged in. This way, visitors that have not logged in will see this text block. Click Save. I'm currently logged in as an administrator, so I can still edit this text block that would normally be hidden to logged in users. To do so, click on Show Not Logged In element to reveal it for editing. However, there is one problem. Now, only visitors that have not logged in will see this text, but what about users that have logged in but not paid for access? We're going to have to create a copy of this text block with a different set of permissions. So go to Block and select Copy Block. Let's reveal this hidden text block and click Copy this block. Now select a location to paste it. I'll put it right here under the original one. Let's choose the mirrored option. This way, if you edit the text in one block, it'll update the changes in its other version as well. To learn more about mirrored and independent settings, watch our video tutorial on working with blocks. Click Save. Now let's edit this newly copied block and open up the Access and Permissions tab. This time, we'll select Logged In and Unauthorized. Then click on Group Access and authorize paid members to view this block. This may seem a little confusing, but we are authorizing paid members and in turn setting this text block to appear to logged in but unauthorized users. Click Save. Let me log out so we can see what we've done. An average user comes to your website and cannot see the recipes, but sees a message that tells them they have to pay for access. This time, a user named David Jones logs in and still sees the message because he hasn't paid. However, if Stephen Parks, who has paid for access, logs in, then the notification telling him to pay disappears and instead he has access to our recipes. The Access and Permissions feature is a powerful tool that has a lot of uses. You can even let users create personal member pages and give each user permission to administrate only their own personal page. Or, if you're working on a project and coordinating online, you can split up the website into different departments so that only users in that department have permission to edit that section on your website. To modify access and permissions for entire pages, move your mouse over the page icon and click Edit Page Name and Properties. Then select either the User Access or Group Access buttons at the very bottom. For more videos on other features in hotdoodle, including block types, you can move your mouse over the Help icon in the control bar and click Other Videos.